Bryan Danielson defends Nikki Bella and WWE's Divas Era. You worked so hard. If you like the video, please subscribe and comment. In a recent appearance on the Nikki and Brie show, Bryan Danielson offered candid praise for sister-in-law Nikki Bella, directly addressing the criticisms often aimed at her WWE career. The former WWE and AEW World Champion rejected the notion that her success was undeserved, emphasizing the work ethic he personally witnessed. "You worked so hard," Danielson told Nikki. "There are people who say, 'Oh, you were only here because you were pretty,' or whatever, but I was there. I watched how hard you worked. I watched how hard Brie worked." Danielson's remarks come amid ongoing debate about the legacy of WWE's Divas Era, a time when women wrestlers were rarely given opportunities to showcase in-ring skill on the same level as their male counterparts, recognition beyond stereotypes. Danielson challenged long-standing narratives that undermine the Divas Era as lacking wrestling credibility. He acknowledged the pressure women faced at the time and the dedication it took to thrive within those constraints. "That was such a tough time to be a woman in wrestling, and you guys just crushed it," he said. His words positioned Nikki and Brie not just as performers who succeeded despite the system, but as contributors who helped lay the groundwork for change, a first-hand view of the struggle reflecting on his proximity to the Bella twins' careers. Danielson spoke with clear admiration for their resilience. As Brie Bella's husband, he had first-hand knowledge of their behind-the-scenes efforts to improve the role of women in the industry. "People don't see that," he noted. "The dedication, the hours, the effort, and how much you all cared." Danielson emphasized that much of their impact happened away from the spotlight, in a period where women's wrestling had limited creative support and fewer opportunities for serious, in-ring storytelling, reframing the Divas Era legacy. Rather than dismiss the Divas Era, Danielson urges a reevaluation of its significance. He portrays it as a difficult but formative chapter, one where success demanded persistence, and where the Bella twins played a central role in shifting perceptions of what women could do in WWE. Bryan Danielson reportedly returns backstage at AEW Dynasty. Former AEW World Champion Bryan Danielson was backstage at last night's AEW Dynasty pay-per-view in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, according to PW Insider. The outlet shared little detail on Danielson's backstage presence, but they confirmed that he was at the Liacouras Center in Philadelphia and was there all night. However, no details were shared as to what Bryan Danielson was doing backstage. This is not the first time he has made a backstage appearance. Bryan Danielson was also backstage at AEW Dynamite previously. The American Dragon has been away from the programming since WrestleDream, which took place in October last year. In his final match as a full-time competitor, he lost the AEW World Championship to Jon Moxley. Danielson hasn't made any appearances on AEW television since then. However, he did make an appearance at the All In Texas ticket on sale rally on December 9th last year. The former WWE star has a history with neck injuries which put him on the shelf for quite some time. It also shortened his WWE in-ring career. The former Daniel Bryan was also forced to retire due to his neck issues, but was able to make a return to in-ring action in March 2018. Danielson's future in wrestling remains up in the air, and he previously addressed his future, saying there's a 50-50 chance he'll wrestle again. Nikki Bella drops major hint at WWE Evolution 2 return this July. For years, fans have questioned whether WWE would ever host a second Evolution Premium Live event, and now that question has seemingly been answered. On her Nikki and Brie show, Nikki alluded to an in-ring return for an important event coming this July. While Brie seemed confused at first, she quickly realized what the July event her sister was alluding to, but wasn't able to say. Though neither Nikki nor Brie mentioned the show by name, fans have deduced what show the pair were talking about. Recent reports from Bodyslam.net and others have stated that a second WWE Evolution event will be taking place on July 5th. fitting Nikki's timeframe. Addressing the rumors, Charlotte Flair was all in favor of a sequel event, but stopped short of saying it will happen. The first WWE Evolution event was held in October 2018 in Uniondale, New York, and marked WWE's first event to feature an entirely female lineup. Card included title matches, the finals of the 2018 Mae Young Classic, and a battle royal featuring past and present WWE superstars. The show saw Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey face Nikki Bella, while Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair had a highly acclaimed Last Woman Standing match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, fans can look forward to a second WWE Evolution event, one that will celebrate WWE's women, past, present, and future. While it remains to be seen what role Nikki and perhaps Brie will take, fans can expect the Hall of Fame duo in the ring this July. Chelsea Green ready for hair versus hair match with Nikki Bella. Chelsea Green is ready to put it all on the line in order to get a match with Nikki Bella, including her luscious locks. Speaking at a press conference during the Pennzoil 400, Green shared her ideal WrestleMania 41 scenario. The hair versus hair match. That one's a dream. I love Nikki. I grew up watching Nikki. She came back at the Royal Rumble. I think this could be the perfect time for her to really sink her teeth into a feud and have a singles match. Should Green get the match, it wouldn't be the first time women competed at WrestleMania with a title and hair on the line. At WrestleMania 20 in 2004, Molly Holly failed to regain the WWE Women's Championship from Victoria. As a result, Molly had her head shaved inside Madison Square Garden. Nikki Bella last competed as part of the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match and has since teased making an in-ring return. Bella last held gold in 2015 when she was the WWE Divas Champion, and she and her sister Brie have teased pursuing the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Green is in her first reign as Women's U.S. Champion and is the title's inaugural holder. With Piper Niven and Alba Fyre in her administration, Green plans on holding the gold and holding onto her hair for a long time to come. Nikki Bella's near-career-ending injury, the truth about her neck damage and recovery. For years, Nikki Bella dominated WWE, performing high-impact moves and holding championship gold. But behind the scenes, she was unknowingly pushing her body to the brink, until doctors told her she had a career-ending injury. I was slowly breaking my neck, and no one knew it, Nikki shared on the Nikki and Brie show. I would wake up in the night with numb legs. I couldn't move my toes or feet. Something was really wrong. During her 2015 WWE Divas Championship reign, Nikki began experiencing alarming symptoms, including sudden loss of strength mid-match. After undergoing medical evaluations, she was diagnosed with a shattered C6, C7 vertebrae, so severe that doctors warned her of paralysis. It wasn't just a herniated disc, it was splattered, she said. If I kept wrestling, I was risking paralysis or worse. Most doctors advised spinal fusion surgery, but renowned neurosurgeon Dr. Onyuribe offered a less invasive alternative. By operating through the front of her neck, he restored spinal fluid flow and gave her hope for a normal life, even if wrestling again was uncertain. Nikki spent 6 months in a neck brace before making a triumphant return at SummerSlam 2016. Reflecting on her journey, she credits resilience and second opinions for saving her career. Everyone told me I was done, but I refused to accept no, and that's why I made it back. After a complex spinal surgery, Nikki fought her way back to the ring, but she knows not all wrestlers get that chance. This business is tough. Sometimes, we don't realize what we've done to our bodies until it's too late. Though Nikki overcame her injury, her story highlights the hidden dangers of wrestling and the sacrifices performers make to entertain fans. Thank you guys.